Hey guys, welcome back to another Sims 4 speed build. It's Cassie. And today we are making a suburban house in The Sims 4. Yeah, it's a 3 bedroom and 3 bathroom lot. It you can like fit like 4 Sims in there. I'm sure you could fit more if you really try, or you put double beds in a room or something like that. Um, but yeah, this lot is a 40 by 20 in Newcrest. It's if you look on the right hand side, it's the farthest one to the left, or I guess the top. Um, but yeah, this was a fun build to do. It was a little challenging, I will say, because I tried to do stuff with terrain, and you will see it has, terrain manipulation in it. But it was pretty fun. I liked the layout, and I like the basement too. I don't usually add basements into my builds, but it's fun. So this is technically a 2-story build. It doesn't have a second like level, as in like another top level. It's just a main floor and a basement. But it is still technically 2 stories because of that. Um, but yeah, as you can see here, I'm messing around with the terrain, and it gets way higher as we go. But in the reference photo, it had a really cool like step like going up to the house. So I thought that'd be really cool to put in there. I really liked it, and I was like, heck yeah, let's do this. But then you can see I did not make um, the terrain high enough, so I lift the house up quite a bit. I believe I leave it at that height. I might raise it a little more, but I don't remember. I'm pretty sure I leave it at this height. But yeah, you can see I'm just messing around with the terrain a lot. I will say, since it is a 40 by 20, so like the 20 part is short, there are some spots like on the sides of the house where it's just dirt, because I couldn't really level it out because it would go out of the lot. So unfortunately, that is happening. Also, I wish I would have added some terrain, or not terrain, I'm sorry. I wish I would have added some like bushes or flowers or shrubs or something, but I didn't. Especially like those dark spots right there where the dirt is. I wish I would have, but in the end, I ended up not doing that. And that's okay. That's okay. Uh, but if you choose to do that, if you're a big, add in bushes, shrubs, nature, greenery, all of that, go ahead. If you happen to have this build, go ahead and add that. And feel free to share it with me so I can see, because I'd love to see your guys' creations. But anyways, yep, we're just working with the layout. As you can see, I put in the basement here. And the weird thing about the stairs is, I was wondering, I was like, why do the stairs poke out over the wall? Why are the stairs so huge? But then I realized it's because I just put the foundation up super high, and they were small walls. So as you can see, I started doing that stair thing again out here, and I thought it'd be cool to add a pool. And then I realized, wait, this pool is leveled up. What? I was like, wait, that's actually really cool. I gotta keep this. So as you can tell, I keep it. I wish I would have added more to the pool, like maybe some lights, maybe a diving board or something. But unfortunately, I just didn't do that. So it is a little bland out there. But now you can see me just messing around with the door, and I was trying to put that like little like hangover thing. But you'll see in the end, I try to mess with it, but then I just get rid of it because it kind of gets in the way. Yeah, but I went with this like kind of like beige wallpaper. I was trying to look for a little bit more like brown, but like more on the beige side still, so like a little darker than what we have right now. But this was just the best wallpaper I could do in the end. But yeah, so then I tried to go with like chimney, and honestly and truly, I don't like the way like chimney turned out. Eh, it's one of my worst chimneys. Um, But, I ended up keeping it. I thought it'd be cool to have a fireplace in the house. So even though it's really annoying for The Sims to have a fireplace because then they always try to turn it on, oh my god, it grinds my gears so much. But anyways, we just darkened up the roof a bit. Um, but and then again, I try to go and place that uh hangover thing in, and it doesn't look good. And I don't like it. And plus, because you can see, I try to squeeze these in, and I'm like, why is it not working? And then I go in and realize there's a whole wall. So I just made the bathroom a bit shorter and longer instead. Um, but yeah, this layout, there's a two bathrooms up or on the main level. There's one attached to the master bedroom, and then one just at the front of the house. And then you have a study. Um, Again, like I said, the master bedroom is in there. And then you also have a like child's bedroom in there. Um, and then you have obviously your kitchen, living room, all that stuff. But yeah, you have all that stuff. And then there's then that big hallway, which I didn't really know what to put in it, so it's kind of bland. I wish I would have put more, but it was just an awkward space. I didn't really know what to put in there. And then on the downstairs, well, basement, you have another bedroom. I'd say like a teen's bedroom. That's pretty much what I designed it to be. And then there's another bathroom down there, and then it's kind of like a lounge, like bar type of deal. I don't know. It looks like it'd be like, its own bar, but no, it's actually attached to a house. But I thought it'd be really cool if I just had like it very much like that vibe. Um, a fun place for like, the teens, friends to hang out or whatever. But anyways, we're finally working on the inside. You can see I start to work on this room and then I'm like, hold up. Just kidding, let's do the other room instead. Because I wanted to implement those like triangle chairs. But I need a curved room for that. Well, not curved, but I need the angles. So I just took half walls and then just moved the platforms up a bit. But then you do see it has this like shadowy effect. And I'm like, what the heck? So I put some curtains to kind of cover it. It kind of fixes it. It still looks a little dark if you do look at it very closely. But in the end, I do like it. But then I stopped working on that and I'm like, wait, I have to figure out the colors of this house. So I kind of just put out some of my favorite countertops. That's my favorite one. The first one I put down. I usually use that, but surprisingly, I actually used the third one that I put down, which I haven't used that in a really long time. Before those two other counters popped in base game, I only used the counter I'm using right now religiously, and I think I'd always put it in a red shade for some reason, which I'm not a fan of that shade, but it's okay. And then I just put that brick in again because I like that brick, and honestly, I really like that tile too. I think both of them work well together, at least in my opinion. Um, but anyways, now I go back doing the platform thing to put the chair fully in now, but I decided just to do it a little bit lower just because I thought it'd be nice. But overall, I think this is a really cute kitchen. It's a bit of an awkward shape. It's a little cramped in like the counter space, but I think it's really cute. Um, but yeah, and then it took me a second to see which swatch it was. I was like, wait, no, this isn't the right swatch. Um, anyways, but yeah. So and then I just put some of the cabinets, and then actually I don't think I've ever used that fridge that I placed down. I think that might be the first time I've ever used that fridge. But anyways, and then I just put a table down, I believe, in some plants. But honestly and truly, that's pretty much all I did for the kitchen. I didn't do too much, but I thought it'd be cute if I do like the bar stools in here. I think it's cuter when you do that in the kitchen rather than just a normal chair because you have the normal table because you have the dining room. But yeah, but usually I have the countertops that uh go on the other side. If you know what I'm trying to say, I don't really know how else to say it. But then I tried to fit something there because if you see that there's a tiny little triangle on the ground next to the farthest bar stool. And it was driving me crazy. But in the end, I couldn't really find anything to fix it, to be honest. So it kind of just stays there. Um, and then I actually really love that little like calendar type of deal. I think it's very cute. Um, but yeah, and then I put a little picture down eventually as soon as I grab it. It took me a second apparently. um, but but yeah, overall I like this kitchen a lot. I think it's very cute. I haven't used one of those triangle couch, whatever things in a really long time because honestly, they're pretty hard to implement into your build unless you purposely make the shape of them in the wall. But sometimes I just find that hard to do because then it kind of like sticks out of the house, and I feel like it doesn't look as nice as if it was like one more width longer or something. But anyways, also if I like randomly like go silent or cut off for a second, I'm sorry. I just like am hearing activity out and about of my dorm, so I keep pausing because I'm like, oh my gosh, stop. But anyways, yeah, sorry I haven't been making videos in a while, and I haven't posted in like what 4 weeks or something. I just went back to college from winter break. So I got really busy again, and I don't really play The Sims while I'm at school unless like I really have like a want to. Um, so yeah, I don't. I just didn't really have time because I'm so busy. But it was good to play The Sims again. We had some snow days, so that's really what allowed me to play The Sims. To be honest with you, because other than that, I'm pretty busy with my homework and my school load and everything. In that sense. But anyways, also you can see, I was trying to put some, what the heck are they? Are some curtains in the other room, but then I was like, nah, because they kind of just get in my way. You can tell in most of my builds, I no curtains. The only reason why I put curtains in the kitchen was because I wanted to block the the odd like lighting situation by the window since I put those small half walls. Um, but I don't really put curtains in my builds just because I find that they get in my way personally, and then they just really annoy me. But anyways, we're in the dining room now. I tried to do a cool little design with those, whatever they are. But then I just ended up putting them all on the same level because it didn't look as nice. But I like this dining room. I feel like my dining rooms, honestly and truly, usually suck. They just seem very bland and boring, and I don't know. I never add much. Lately, I've been adding like those hutches, which I think make them way nicer. Cause before those, I used to just put um, a table in there and chairs. Oh, whew. Sorry guys. If I made you yawn, I apologize. I'm very sorry, but yeah, I used to just put a table and some chairs, maybe a plant. It that was about it. I didn't put much, because I didn't know the hutches existed till literally 4 weeks ago. But anyways, here's the first bathroom I built. I like this bathroom a lot. I think this might be one of my favorite bathrooms I've ever built. But yeah, it was just a little awkward space because it was long but not wide. But I mean, in the end, I like it. But you can tell as my bathrooms go, because lately in my builds I've been having like at least 3 bathrooms for some reason. I don't know why. I don't need 3 bathrooms, but apparently I've been having 3 bathrooms. Um, and usually, by the 3rd bathroom, I don't put any clutter. Like the first bathroom, there's plenty of clutter. I have, the soap, the toothbrushes, a towel, the paper, the toilet paper. But then by the 2nd bathroom, I maybe just add a toilet paper roll and maybe a towel or something. But by the 3rd bathroom, there's no clutter. It's literally just toilet, sink, mirror, probably shower. But, and then, anyways, so now we're on the study. I actually like this study a lot. I like that lamp. I don't really use it because usually it feels too small to me personally, but I like it in this sense. I like how I added it. I think it's nice. I'm pretty proud of this study. I feel like my studies aren't always that good, or they're either good or not good, no in between. But I think it's cute. I tried to find like a bulletin board or something because I swear I've used it before, but I just couldn't find it. So you see me searching for it now. But so then I just decided, never mind, I guess. Forget it. So I just put that small little painting right there. But anyways, and then I realized, I forgot the foundation. Um, so I'm just going through trying to figure out what foundation I want. But in the end, I end up going with this foundation. I think it was just the best one that was the closest to the chimney. So I just had to go with that. Oh, and then I realized that those windows have the bluish like hint to them, and they're not all exactly white. So I just changed it. I actually like this wallpaper a lot that I'm about to put down. Um, After I go through all these swatches. But I was kind of going for like an older type of I don't know, living room wallpaper. And honestly and truly, in my house growing up, we had a wallpaper similar to that one in our living room. So I was like, bring it back. And then I just go through some swatches of these chairs. I couldn't figure out what chair I wanted at first. I ended up going with the one that's well, I keep switching. Well, there we go. I was gonna name either left, right, top, bottom, but no, yeah, I just kept moving it. But also, I've been using those like record players more in my homes, well, my Sims 4 homes. I like it a lot, but I know it's gonna be a pain once I put my Sims in there because let me tell you, the second they get in there, they're gonna try to turn on the fireplace immediately. They're gonna try to turn on the music immediately. That's what they always do, and it always drives me crazy. But it's okay. Whatever. Whatever floats your boat. Um, I'll probably end up deleting it at some point. Um, but anyways, then I figured I'd just add a chess table because it was a little bare in the back, and I didn't really know what else to add. So I just added a chess table because that's always good. It can improve your Sims logic and crap like that. But anyways, I think I'm gonna move my Sims into this house. I say that every time. I always make a new house and I go, I'm gonna move my family into this house instead. And then I always do. But I think this one, for real, I'm gonna keep my Sims in here. Unless I make a better house next time. Then I guess I'm moving my Sims into that one. But I can already tell you the next video, I'm not moving my Sims into that house. I'm not, it was a pain. I'm not that happy with it. I'm still gonna post it. I actually made it before I made this house. But, this one was more entertaining and more fun. So I decided to edit and voice over this one first. So this one's getting posted first. Also, you can see I forgot to add some clutter into the kitchen, which I always do, so I was surprised I forgot. But then I just added those pillows because I was like, well, what am I supposed to put in that spot? And then I was like, oh, well, here are these pillows. Those are actually really nice pillows. I like that The Sims came out with like some pillows. I'm very happy with that. They're embracing their inner custom content creator. But yeah, I just add a little bit more clutter into this living room, and then I eventually put down the flooring whenever I do. But I'm pretty sure. Oh no, okay, I do it first. I wasn't sure if I did that and then added the painting, or did I already have the painting? Oh, well, I guess I already did. I'm sorry, I missed that. But anyways, now we're on to the master bedroom. So as I was saying before, I added that fireplace. Um, it's, my Sims are always gonna try to turn it on, but that's okay. I think it's cute. I think the fireplaces are cute. I like them personally. I'm a big fan of them. I usually add them in my builds, to be honest with you. And then I just went for like a bluish type of a room, mainly because of the bed. If you couldn't tell by my other videos, usually when I'm making rooms, like bedrooms and stuff, I go off color, which sometimes makes the room look very monotone. But I don't know, it's just what I do. Um, so this room is a very like brown and blue type of room. But I mean, I like it. I also haven't used that bed in a really long time, and I actually really like it. Like, I wish I would have used it more, but apparently I haven't in a while. And then I just add a tiny bit of clutter. I don't really add too much. I probably could have added more, but honestly, it's really, I think The Sims 4 could use some more clutter. I feel like we don't have enough. And maybe I'm just complaining. It could also be my packs. I don't have a lot of packs. Um, but oh well. And then I just added a little bookshelf, and I got rid of that window. It was already next to the fireplace. I didn't really know if I wanted a window right next to it. And then we go on into the master bathroom, and this is honestly a boring master bathroom. Though, like I said before, the only clutter I added was the toilet paper roll, and that's about it. But it is kind of boring master bathroom. I think I gotta start putting only two bathrooms in my houses, to be honest, because I'm not using all three. If I'm gonna be so honest with you, I'm probably using one, maybe two. So I don't really need all these bathrooms, and I also tend to get very tired of making bathrooms because I make the first one with usually like my favorite swatch, and then I try to make the next one. Um, and then I try to do a different swatch than I usually do in my videos, and then it just looks gross. And then if I have one more, I try. It's just a hassle. I think I need to start doing only like two bathrooms. But they just like help free up space. That's why I usually do them. But anyways, now we're into the child's bedroom. Um, yeah, but it's a pretty simple child's bedroom. You got a desk, bed. I think I even put a chair in, or sorry, a couch in at some point. You got your dresser, a mirror. It's very simple, but I like it. I will say I like it. Eventually I start to add the paintings and stuff, and I was looking for this specific like tapestry that I have in The Sims, but I just couldn't find it for some reason. I really don't know why I couldn't find it. But then once I got to the bedroom downstairs, I was able to find it. I was like, ah, forget it, because you'll see me cycle through like at least like two different times, like all the like paintings, and then also the wall sculptures, because I was like, it's in one of them. I can't figure out which one it is. It's in one of them. You'll see in a second. I believe, yeah, it starts now. It starts now. I cycle through everything. I just can't find it. But I end up going with the Pride wall sculpture in the end. I do like it. I like it. It adds some more color because, like I said, my bedrooms happen to be very one color for some reason. Um, so it adds some more color, which is good because yeah, I need to make more colorful bedrooms. You know, gotta stop sticking to one color. But yeah, I go with the first swatch. And then yeah, I head downstairs, and now we're working on the like bar, lounge, hangout, whatever it is. But I actually really like this space, and I think I'm gonna try to like make a bar later on. I might record it in Newcrest because if you don't know, I'm trying to rebuild, well, I guess, yeah, build Newcrest up with my own builds. So I think I might make a bar and kind of make it very similar to this. But as you can tell, I was like, I need to add everything. And I really wanted that ping pong table. So I kind of just made a divot, which is a little confusing because this is a house. Why is there a random divot? But it's fine. So, yeah, and then, but I really like it. And then I put some signs up and like the neon signs and everything. Oh, it looks, oh, I love it. Yeah, but it's just awesome. Also, sorry if my voice like sounds a little like raspy or something. I'm trying to be quiet, um, because I'm in the common room and it's of my dorm and it's very echoey. And I don't have a mic. We're just rocking off the MacBook audio. Um, and my roommate's in the room, so I don't want to be too loud. Um, but yeah. Also, sorry if it also sounds different. Like something changed. I had to stop because I had to go uh, finish doing my laundry. Anyways, you guys didn't even know that, but there you go. Anyways, I scaled that like movie theater thing down, and I thought it was really cool. I thought it really added to the atmosphere. Um, and I just wanted to put a lot of things on the wall right there. So I was like, yes, yes, yes. And I'm pretty sure it produces light. So, and then these lights, this is what really like made the vibe. Um, if I didn't do these lights, I think I would do like, I don't know, dim lights or something. But I like all the colors. It makes it feel like a bar, which is very cool. So, I mean, maybe I should have put that in an actual bar build, but it's fine. Anyways, this bathroom is also very cool. I fear I'm going to have to make this bathroom and like lounge bar combo in an actual bar build. But it's fine. It's fine. Anyways, then I added these lights. I actually like these lights a lot. I don't really use them because I don't really know what to use them for, but I like them a lot. Oh, and then I realized, oh, I need a fire alarm and a burglar alarm, but apparently I forgot to put the thermostat. So if you have seasons uh, and your Sims get cold or hot, I'm sorry I forgot the thermostat, but you can pop it in. I don't know what price this build is for. It's definitely a heck of a lot of simoleons. I can tell you that. I can tell you that for sure. I also tried to put a plant into this room. It just did not fit the vibe. I was like, oh, heck no. I didn't put as much clutter in this room, to be honest. I think I was just ready for the build to be done. Um, but yeah, so I put a few pictures though. I also put a piano down here. I thought that would be neat. Um, Also, oh yeah, I found that like arcade thing, and then I was like, I just don't have enough room, and I'm not making another divot. Forget that. Um, but yeah, um, yeah. So I do a tiny bit of clutter, as in the CDs and the cologne, but that's pretty much all. But I mean, this build was pretty fun to make. I like it, and I honestly I like the fact that I added a basement because I don't usually add basements. And I thought it was cool. Whenever I add basements, I'm feeling very Sims 3 University life like vibes though, because I always try to get it to be like that for some reason. Because there's this one dormitory, I don't remember which one, that has like a basement, and it's very much those vibes. And there's a room down there, and my basements always look like that. Anyways, now we're in the hallway. I don't add a lot. I could have added more, but I didn't really know what to do. It was an awkward shape. It's yeah. So, oh, and then I realized I didn't refix all the lights in some of the rooms, so I just went and put some new lights in. Um, but yeah. So I think that's pretty much it. I think, yeah, I just put a plant, and then I think we are about to go into first person mode and go look at the house, I think. Oh, just kidding, guys, just kidding. I messed with the stairs a little bit more, and I think a little bit of the terrain too. And then I'm pretty positive I do. Oh, I put the mailbox down. I guess I lied to you guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But anyways, yeah. I hope you guys like this build. I mean, if you ever want to put this in your own game, you can find it with my gamer tag. It's DVB3, as in DVB, and then the number 3 spelled out, so DVBTHREE. Yeah, and you can put it in your build, or I'm sorry, in your world. Again, this is a 40 by 20 lot, so it's really only designed for that. I mean, you could put this in a bigger lot and just fix the terrain on the sides. But yeah, I hope you guys like this build. Also, feel free to add some shrubs and bushes and flowers and everything. Um, because I don't know why. I guess I just gave up. And I think because I gave up, I decided to add fences so it looks a little more put together instead of just stairs there. But yeah, this was a fun build to make. It took me, I think, about 2 hours and 30 minutes in total, which isn't terrible. But yeah, it was fun to build. I believe we're about to go in first person. Yes, here we are. But yeah, so this is what it looks like from the outside. I believe I'm about to do a higher up version too. Yep. And I think I go around the build. But it's a nice, again, 3 bathroom, 3 bedroom house. So yeah. But I also definitely could have put a little overhang on the porch in the back, but I guess I did. But it's okay. Anyways, now we're going in. So again, this is the entryway, foyer, whatever. Very simple. I like it. Then we go into the hallway. Again, it's kind of bland, but it's okay. Here's the bathroom. Well, the first bathroom. I like this bathroom a lot. I really like the colors. I definitely see myself making a bathroom like that again in the future. And then we go into the study. Nice little bookshelf, desk, a little easel to do some artwork. Yeah, and then we go around the railing of the stairs, those giant stairs. And we go into one of the children's bedrooms. Feel free to change the colors of anything if you want. Obviously, it's your build once you put it in your house or in your game. And then here's the master bedroom. Very much like blue vibe. I like it a lot. I like this master bedroom. And then we go into the master bathroom. Very simple. Could have done more with it, but I guess I didn't. I could have honestly made it bigger, so I cut off some of the hallway space, but it's okay. Here is the living room. Also, sorry, my mouse kind of keeps jumping up. I have this problem almost every single time I go to record the first person where my mouse just jumps up for some reason, when I move. So, sorry, it's kind of bobbing up and down. But anyways, here's the dining room. Very simple. And then we go into the kitchen. I like this kitchen a lot. I actually really like those tiles against the brick. And then we're about to go downstairs by a quick click. Here we are into the bar, lounge, hangout, whatever you want to call it. Little game room, I guess. It's fun, And then we're about to go into the bathroom. I like this bathroom a lot. I wish I would have added more clutter, maybe some soap, maybe, towel, toilet paper, whatever, it's okay. But here is the teens' bedroom. It's very nice. But anyways, we're about to end this video, so make sure to subscribe, like, comment. Alright, have a great day, guys. Bye!